Welcome to Speak Arabic with Michel Thomas. Copyright 2007. In the content, Michel Thomas. In the recording, Hodder and Stoughton.
Welcome to the Michel Thomas Method Advanced Arabic course. This follows on from the foundation course and has exactly the same ground rules. Firstly, you mustn't try to remember, because I'm in charge of your learning, and it's my responsibility to ensure that you absorb and internalise what I'm teaching. The second ground rule is that you must participate in the class. After I ask, how do you say whatever in Arabic, you must use the pause button to give yourself time to think out the answer. Then release the pause to hear one of the two students give their response. After that, you'll hear mine or that of my co-teacher Mahmoud. In this way, you'll learn quickly and easily, because you'll understand. And as Michel Thomas said, what you understand you know, and what you know you don't forget. So what I'd like to do, before we continue, is to rebuild the Arabic room, to re-enter the Arabic room, so we can look around at all the features that we met in the foundation course. Before we look around, there were some things we threw out of the window of our room. There were some small words in English that we opened the window, we don't need them in Arabic, and we threw them out. So, what are those words?
Is.
Yeah. Are, yeah. And am. So no ising, as in he is. No aring, you are. No amming, I am. All right. No ising, no aring, no amming. We threw them out the window. And we also threw another couple of little words out the window that we have used a lot in English that we don't need in Arabic. And that's and an, like a window and an apple. So we've opened the window and we've thrown those out. So how do you say, I'm Samira?
أنا سميرة.
Yes. Or I'm Samir.
أنا سمير.
And how would you say, you are Mahmoud, you're Mahmoud?
أنت محمود.
You've come on to the next question instinctively, because normally you ask that as a question.
And I did make it like a question, yes.
So what are you actually saying? What did you actually say?
Are you Mahmoud?
Yeah. And you have emphasised that there's no difference between the statement and the question in Arabic. You are Mahmoud. Are you Mahmoud? It's just the tone of voice. Could you say those two, you're Mahmoud and are you Mahmoud?
أنت محمود. أنت محمود.
Showing the difference between the two. So how would you say, as a male, I'm a doctor?
أنا دكتور.
Yes. Mahmoud?
أنا دكتور.
So we've thrown the am and the out the window. A manager, or a manager, is mudir. Mudir. How do you ask a male, are you a manager?
أنت مدير.
أنت مدير.
How would you ask a woman, are you Samira?
أنتي سميرة.
أنت سميرة.
And now we've opened up these two doors. With our Samir and Samira, we have our two doors. And if you're a woman, or you're talking about a woman, you need to go through the Samira door. And you need to add
An A.
yes, or an sound. An sound. So how would you say I'm a doctor as a woman?
أنا دكتورة.
Yes, أنا دكتورة. Adding the sound. How would you ask, are you a doctor? Talking to a woman.
أنتي دكتورة.
أنت دكتورة.
What about, I'm tired as a woman?
أنا تعبانة.
أنا تعبانة. And as a man?
أنا تعبان.
أنا تعبان.
Is she tired?
هي تعبانة.
Yes.
هي تعبانة.
He's tired.
هو تعبان.
Mhm.
هو تعبان.
What about asking a woman, are you thirsty? You're with Sean at the dentist.
Yes, good. Thank you. All right. Inti Achan.
Well, which door are you going through?
Inti Achana.
أنتي عطشانة.
So we had the two doors when we look in our Arabic room on the one wall, and a gate. The gate is for groups to go through. Samir door for single males, the Samira door for single females, and the gate for groups. So, we is ihna. How would you say we're tired?
إحنا تعبانين.
Good. We've added the een because the gate is guarded by felahin, farmers, felahin. And when you go through with a group of people, talking about a group, you have to add een. Mahmoud?
إحنا تعبانين.
How would you actually say they?
Huma.
So they're farmers.
Huma falahin.
هم
We've
فلاحين.
opened the window and chucked a few things out and looked on the wall and seen the two doors and the gate. We also had words hanging up, some words hanging up. Words, for example, like the Arabic for girl or daughter,
Bint.
boy.
ابن.
That's son,
ولد.
yes. Book,
Keteb.
yes. Bank,
بنك.
cinema,
Cinema.
yeah. Words that we have adopted from English or European languages, like that, as supermarket, film, school.
مدرسة.
Now, objects or ideas, as well as people, are male or female. And how do we know whether a word is male or female in Arabic, masculine or feminine?
A feminine word will have an A on the end.
Yes, will have an on the end. How do we say this or that? That is a book.
Da Keteb.
ده كتاب.
What about, is this a bank?
Da Bank.
Yes.
ده بنك.
There's no difference between a statement and a question. It's just the tone of voice. This is a bank is exactly the same as is this a bank? So we've taken the and the is and chucked them out the window and we're just left with this bank. Is this a bank? What about if we wanted to say, is this the bank? How do we say the bank in Arabic?
البنك ده.
Okay, what you've actually said is this bank. So we've got a difference between this is the bank and this bank. One is a statement, a complete statement. The other isn't a complete statement. It's just word order. So how would you say this is the bank? This,
ده.
yeah, is has gone out the window, the bank.
ده البنك.
Yes, you've run it together. You remember da and the I in the beginning of it runs together with certain words in front of it. So instead of saying da il bank, we're saying dal bank. This is the bank. Mahmoud?
ده البنك.
What about this is the girl?
Dal Bint.
For masculine words we use what word for this?
Da.
Yeah, and for feminine words?
Di.
Okay, so this is the girl.
Dil Bint.
دي البنت.
Is this the cinema?
دي السينما.
Say it again.
دي السينما.
Okay, when we say the cinema...
السينما.
Very
دي
good.
السينما.
Yes.
دي السينما.
There are some sounds in Arabic that absorb the sound of the L in il. S is one of them. The sounds at the front of the mouth. S, T, D. Where instead of saying il cinema, we're saying is cinema. The sounds at the back, like W, or that don't use the teeth and the front of the mouth so much, there it stays as il bank, il walad. How would you say I'm in the bank? What's in?
Fi.
By itself, yes. And how do you say in the bank?
Fil bank.
So I'm in the bank.
Ena fil bank.
أنا في البنك.
Is she in the bank?
هي في البنك.
هي في البنك.
Are you in the bank talking to a woman?
Enti fil bank.
Mm-hmm.
أنت في البنك.
Are you in the school talking to a group? How do you say you talking to a group?
أنتو.
Mm-hmm. Are you in the school?
أنتو في المدرسة.
أنتوا في المدرسة.
How do you say where?
فين.
And what about where's the market? What's market in Arabic?
Such.
Yes. Where's the market?
Il such fein.
That's issu. Listen to Mahmoud.
السوق فين؟
Question words in Arabic, the position of question words is quite flexible in spoken Arabic. So it's also possible to say fein issu, where's the market, as well as issu fein. But generally, spoken Egyptian particularly favours putting it at the end rather than at the beginning. What about where's the cinema? How would you say that?
السينما فين.
السينما فين؟
What's tomorrow?
Bukra.
How would you say to a group, are you in school tomorrow? Are you in the school is what they'd say in Arabic rather than in school like we do in English. Are you in school tomorrow?
Entu fi madrasa bukra.
Yeah, but in Arabic they say the school when they're talking in general. You know, in English we say I'm going to school, but you would have to say in the school.
Entu fil madrasa bukra.
Yes. Fi and il become fil. Fil. It's quite short, so try again.
Entu fil madrasa bukra.
Good.
أنتوا
Next
في
to our
المدرسة
words
بكرة.
like walad and bint madrasa, we also have the ing words like going, coming, that we use quite a lot in Arabic. How do you say, as a man, I'm going?
Ana rayeh.
أنا رايح.
And how do you say the same thing as a woman?
أنا رايحة.
And raiha. So you've sent it through the Samira door, and also in the process, the little I of raiyeh has got squashed when you've added the on the end, so it becomes raiha. It's dropped out. And what about they're going?
Huma raihin.
Yes.
هم رايحين.
They've sent it through the farmer's gate and picked up the een, and again the little I has dropped out. Other words are coming. How would you ask a man, are you coming?
أنت جاي.
Are you coming tomorrow?
أنت جاي بكرة.
أنت جاي بكرة.
What about asking a woman, are you coming now?
Enti gay دلوقتي.
أنت جاية دلوقتي.
What's Egypt in Arabic?
مصر.
How would you say, I'm going to Egypt in April as a woman?
أنا جاية مصر.
You said, I'm coming is what you said.
Oh, sorry.
Which is,
I'm going. أنا رايحة مصر في أبريل.
yes. And رايحة مصر في أبريل. We also have seeing, which we can use with the meaning of I can see in English. So how would you say as a man, I can see the boy?
شايف الولد.
Yes, you've said it the short way, which you can do if it's obvious you're talking about yourself. but we didn't have the I.
أنا شايف الولد.
Yes, but you've made it a question because you're questioning whether it's correct
Whether it's-
or not. What you actually said, can I see the boy?
Right.
Make it a statement. I can see the boy.
أنا شايف الولد.
Yes.
أنا شايف الولد.
And how would you ask a group, who can you see? Who can you see? What's who? It's like a long version of from.
Mean.
Yes, good. So mean is who as a question, and from is min, the short version. Min, from Egypt, min mazr. Who? Mean? Right. So you're asking a group, who can you see?
أنتو شايفين مين؟
أنتوا شايفين مين؟
Say it again with the intonation.
أنتو شايفين مين؟
That's it. Very good. We can use the Arabic word for wanting to mean want. In Arabic, you'll say I wanting rather than I want. How do you say I want tomatoes as a man?
أنا عاوز طماطم.
Tomatoes are tomatim.
أنا عاوز طماطم.
That's it.
أنا عاوز طماطم.
And how would you say, as a woman, I want the salad?
أنا عاوزة السلطة.
Yeah. How would you say the salad? What happens to the il?
السلطة.
And also, go to the dentist. عاوزة.
أنا عاوزة السلطة.
أنا عاوزة السلطة. What about we want the pasta or the macaroni? We want the pasta.
هما عاوزين.
That's they. They want. We.
Oh, yes. إحنا عاوزين الباستا. المكرونة.
Yes. Which tends to be used for all forms of pasta. Mahmoud?
إحنا عاوزين المكرونة.
Say it again with the h in the middle of إحنا, as if you're breathing on your glasses to clean them. Try that again. We want the pasta.
إحنا عاوزين المكرونة.
We can use an ing word to mean I know, literally saying I knowing. How would you say as a woman, I know?
أنا عارفة.
And arfa, I know. And as a man, how would you say the same thing?
أنا عارف.
The emphasis is on the first bit with the male, but the emphasis on the first bit of the word.
أنا عارف.
That's it.
أنا عارف.
What about, do they know?
هم عارفين.
هم عارفين.
Do they know where the bank is?
هم عارفين البنك فين.
هم عارفين البنك فين.
In Arabic, you don't need anything different. You're just adding the question, where's the bank, to the statement they know. So literally, they know, where's the bank? Means they know where the bank is.